land of Amazon, where cheap tech lurks in the shadows, I discovered the one ring, the cheapest smart ring I could find.
This is the $27 JRing, the one ring that Sauron will probably not be looking for. The JRing claims that it can track sleep, heart rate and workouts. It even says that it can track swimming, which is amazing for a product that only costs $27. Right from the beginning you do realize though that this is maybe not the most high quality product. To start with, when I bought this ring from Amazon, there was no way for me to choose the size that I wanted on my finger. The default size that it sent me doesn't fit my normal ring finger. It's way too big, it fits my thumb. So I guess the default size they send is made for giants. Secondly, you realize when you read the manual of this device that it's not the best manual in the world. There's a lot of places where this one has very weird sentences and stuff that is just straight up weird. This one is my favorite, when it says error occurs when you fall asleep too late or wear it only when you fall asleep. Whatever that means. And also it says that the sleep data is only monitored if you fall asleep at 9 o'clock. So I guess the programmers have decided when you can go to sleep. To my surprise, the build quality of this ring is okay. It doesn't feel cheap to touch, but it does also not break a window if you threw it at it. It's not that heavy at all. I have tried to wear it in the water. I also did it while running and going to the gym, and as you can see, it still has 0 scratches on it. But I guess all the effort was put into the quality of the ring and not the translation of the manual. Wearing the ring has actually been comfortable. I don't even notice wearing it, and even though it's for giants, it's really gigantic. Wearing it on my thumb has been working fine and it has never fallen off or anything, even when doing exercises. So it's been really comfortable to wear. I cannot complain about that part at all. Now on to the more unique stuff of this ring. The first thing that really catches your eye, and one of the reasons that I bought this ring, was that it has a display. So the display on the ring is for anyone who always wanted to have the time straight on your finger. It actually has several modes that you can tap through. So you can see stuff like how many steps you walked, which is 0 for me today, your heart rate, it can even do SpO₂, and it can track your sleep. So here it will show how many hours you slept. I didn't wear it tonight, but normally here it will actually show you how many hours you slept. The screen is actually one of the cool features about this ring. I think it actually works pretty well. The only issue I have with this is that it's super bright. I don't know, that's also something I mentioned with some of my other tech reviews on this channel, so it's just turning into something I talk about. But I'm not joking with this one. It's so bright that I've been waking myself up in the middle of the night feeling I was going to Hogwarts or something with this magical ring on my finger. It really feels like you have a lighthouse on your finger. In the manual, it doesn't explain you that you can turn down the screen brightness basically, but you can actually, if you hold down on this button on the side here, then it actually goes into a menu where you can turn down the brightness from 80 all the way down to, let's say, 10. The only problem is, I think it has some automatic brightness because it will actually go back to full brightness again within a couple of minutes. So the way that you show the time is by tapping a small button they put on the side of the ring here, a small touch sensor, which probably seemed very smart when they did it, but honestly this thing gets activated all the time. If you move your fingers just a little bit, the display gets activated. Opening a door, the display gets activated. Writing on a keyboard for your daily work, you guessed it, display gets activated. I've been to several meetings where these things will just suddenly go on by itself and people start looking more at my fingers than me speaking basically. In the manual, it actually says that this part of the ring should align with the tip of your finger. But if you do that, then it sort of defeats the whole purpose of you telling the time if you have to turn your hand like this all the time. But I guess you don't click the button by accident then. Sleep tracking has been okay actually. The data compared to my Pixel watch has actually been okay. It's been sort of reliable. The only problem is that this thing will wake you up every 10 minutes with this bright light and the display on this thing. And also that you have to go to bed at 9 for it to work. One really weird thing I've seen with this device is that it will only stop and start the sleep tracking every 15 minutes, which means that if you wake up at 8:35, it will actually count as 8:45. It's a little bit weird and it's not really reliable. The Ring also comes with a companion app for your phone, which has the most basic stuff. It has like a dashboard for a few of your things like heart rate, sleep and blood oxygen. It also has some tracking here. All these modes are the same, so the only difference is that I actually don't know the difference here, but it's using the GPS, and that's why it has these modes, since the Ring doesn't have a GPS built in. And when you do track something, you can actually get a result like this, where it tracks the GPS, but this is based on your phone. The device also comes with some funny gimmicks. You can even take a remote selfie by going into this mode and then clicking your Ring, which will then snap a picture of whatever you are watching. But it seems a bit laggy, and I don't know who wants to take a picture through this app. It also has this weird mode where if you swipe with your finger, you can actually change your TikTok. I don't know who wants to use this. I guess if you're a little bit lazy, you can use this. It seems fine, but when it doesn't work, it just feels like you're getting a seizure trying to change your videos, which is a bit annoying. The battery of the Ring lasts for about 24 hours, or at least it did at the beginning. My experience is that after, let's say a week, it actually started dying very fast. Like, we are talking within hours of usage, it would just die. I don't know why, but it would. At least charging the device is fast. You get this cable that you can sort of attach to the inside like this, and it snaps really firmly onto it. But I'm not sure Sauron would want to charge his Ring every 3 hours to make sure it would have power still. I'm also wearing a smartwatch. I wear a Pixel Watch 3, as you can see in my previous video. And honestly, I think this one does a lot better job, but it also costs a lot more money. The bad thing about this is that, the battery dies really fast. The steps are, in my experience, way more optimistic than my smartwatch. It counts almost 100 or 200 more every day. And also, as I mentioned before, the sleep tracking is a bit weird with this Ring. So is the cheapest smart ring on Amazon actually worth it? Should you buy it? If you're a big Harry Potter or Lord of the Ring fan and you're gonna dress up for Halloween, then sure, buy this Ring. But you should be aware that it will probably die before you reach the first house. But if you want a smart ring, like a smart ring, don't take this one. It feels like it got kicked out of school before it even reached the first grade. But for $27, I wouldn't expect anything better than this. It's super, super cheap. And to be fair, I've had my fun in the night just waving it around, feeling like I was a wizard in Harry Potter or something, to much annoyance for my girlfriend. So that's it. That's my short review of the JRing $27 from Amazon. If you liked it and you want to see more content like this, subscribe to the channel and put a like as well. It would mean a lot to me. So guys, see you in the next one.